Only two things are required to keep me happy. Keep my belly full and my balls empty.
You know, and I thought romance was dead. So this clip of this guy's wedding vows went super viral across the internet because it is probably one of the most vulgar wedding vows ever recorded, I think. I mean, if there's more out there, please, by all means, send them my way. I'm all for really interesting content. But my God, this guy re-sparks that hope, and I think everyone, that romance is alive and well. This man has a way with words. Take a look.
You're screwed. Since the day we started talking, after falling through my bedroom window, within minutes I could tell you were the one for me. Then as time went on and I was falling deeper in love with you, I was and always will be one of the easiest people to please. Only two things are required to keep me happy. Keep my belly full and my balls empty.
I've seen a lot of comments on this video that have just pretty much said like, well, it's their humor, so their vows can be whatever they want. And sure, you know, you can have a little bit of your humor in your vows, but I also understand that their kids are at their wedding, their parents are at their wedding. It looks like his mom is the officiant. I don't see it being the time or place for this kind of thing, but you know, hey, whatever floats their boat.
Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons.
You know, that joke in itself is tame enough. I mean, dogging on her cooking, but I'd be curious to know if he can cook well, you know?
Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie.
Nothing says I'm vowing my life and soul to you like saying that if another woman walks into your life, you're gone. Again, this guy, he has a way with words.
Since the beginning, I always told you I was going to make you the happiest woman in the world and give you everything I could possibly give. Well, today I'm taking a step further and giving you my last name, the last name of champions.
I think what's tough about some of these like small jokes that he's making in between, even the more appropriate ones there, is that you don't hear a lot of laughter from anybody watching, which is what's hard. And I almost feel like it would have been better if he didn't sound like he was a robot reading a script. Like, I feel like if he just had a little more confidence, hell, maybe even the vulgar jokes would have landed a little better than they did. Because otherwise, it sounds bad. He sounds insensitive. And I'm sure he's not actually that way. Like, I'm sure that he meant for this to all just be a big joke. But it comes off wrong when his voice just sounds so robotic the whole time.
No one deserves it more. With you and the girls by my side, I feel like I can conquer anything. Y'all make life worth living, giving every breath of every day a purpose. Life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom.
Ah, yes, more sex humor. Good on you. Just keep going that route, I guess.
Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
Okay, alright. Now, you went from, you know, ball draining to gagging and headboard slamming. And I just feel like the jump there was extreme. Because I think the first one could have just been laughed off as, you know, a crude joke between you and your wife. And then you were going to move on and say nothing but sweet things from that point forward. But gagging, I mean, people there, probably her family, her dad, if he's there, probably don't want to ever hear about his daughter gagging with this guy. Ever. I don't even know how he has the balls to say this kind of stuff. Like, I wouldn't be caught dead making those kinds of even jokes, comments, anything like that. Within the presence of any of my wife's family. I mean, I don't really talk like that in general to friends or anything either. But, my God, dude. Read the room. The only person laughing is your now wife, and it almost seems like, you know, she's laughing at how ridiculous you are, and maybe there's a little bit of she needs to laugh so that she can pretty much tell everybody in the audience, like, it's okay, I know he's joking. Like, almost she's controlling the room with her laughing at this point.
Everyone keeps telling me that marriage is going to ruin a lot of things, but I feel that's only if you let it. Even if we fight, argue, or don't see eye to eye on something, it'll never affect the way I love you. Marriage is something I take seriously and I only want to do once. After almost 10 years, I still stand by the fact that you're my soulmate and it'll never change. After today, the only thing changing is me having to deal with the ring on my finger. You will forever have my heart, and that's a promise till death do we part. P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster strudel or a Twinkie.
Alrighty. I'm speechless.
You're so
Being that I am his mom, I will deal with him later. He is grounded. By all means.
Alright, that one got a few laughs out of everyone. However, I do still think that ending on a sweet note would have been better for your whole case. But you ended on a sex note. You practically started with a sex note. The middle of your speech was a sex note. It was all just very sexual. I mean, hey, you know what? If she's happy with that speech with you, whatever. Who gives a fuck what everybody else thinks? But I do think it's hilarious. He didn't speak with a whole lot of confidence because he sounded like a robot. But then again, to read a speech like this in front of all of her family and everything, that does take confidence. Confidence I would never, ever put out there into the world. So I guess good on you, man. And I wish you a happy marriage. And by God, I'm going to show this to everyone for inspiration on how to do their wedding vows. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.